Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today we will learn about the definitions of basic cooking terms that we use and apply and the techniques we use and apply in cooking. Let's begin. Caramelize, it is one of the terminology that is used for the melting of sugar and cook until it is golden brown. We all are aware of this process. Blanch or blanching is to preheat in boiling water or steam for few minutes. It is used to inactivate cover and aid in removing of skins from nuts and fruits. In this process, what happens when we want to remove the cover or peel off the skin of any nut or vegetable or fruit, तो उसको हम simmering water में जो है वो few minutes के लिए dip कर देते हैं उस फूड को। उससे क्या होता है कि जो उसका आउटर कवरिंग होती है या उसकी पीलिंग होती है वो इजीली रिमूव हो जाती है। Stir is to mix food material with a circular motion in order to blend them to produce a uniform consistency of any food. Fillet is a boneless piece of fish or lean meat. Flake is to break up into smaller pieces as with a fork. Braise is to cook meat or vegetables very slowly with a liquid. It could be a sauce, it could be vinegar or lemon juice or anything with a closed container. Dice is to cut meat, vegetables, etc. into small square pieces. All the pieces are in a cubical form. Kneading is to press and spread the dough. Dough usually flour का होता है and it is formed by the manipulation of our hands. उसको हम knit करते हैं, pressing करते हैं, stretching करते हैं, वो kneading कहलाती है. Parboil is to boil the food, especially vegetables, until it is partly cooked. Parboiling usually हमें अगर टू स्टेप प्रोसेस होता है कुकिंग का तो पार बॉईल करने से एक स्टेप जो है वो रिड्यूस हो जाता है और जो हमारी फाइनल कुकिंग होती है उसमें वो इमीडिएटली बन जाता है. तो पार बॉइलिंग यूजुअली वेजिटेबल्स की जाती है स्पेशली इन रेस्टोरेंट्स एंड अदर प्लेसेस जहाँ पे ऑर्डर जल्दी प्लेस किए जाते हैं और फूड को हाफ बॉईल करके रखा जाता है. Simmering is to cook something by keeping it almost at boiling point. Boiling point से एक point नीचे जो food को हम liquid में cook कर रहे होते हैं, this is known as simmering. Stew is to cook something slowly or allow something to cook slowly in a liquid in a closed dish. It could be cooked in an open dish also. Basically stew जो है वो meat और vegetables का mixture होता है जिसको हम medium to low flame पे cook करते हैं so that they get tenderized and can be eaten. जिसको आप usually ये वाले जो stew होते हैं ये आपको Chinese food में नजर आते हैं. Stir is to move a liquid or substance in a round, circular motion in order to mix it thoroughly. Whip is to stir cream or anything like cream very quickly until it becomes stiff and fluffy. Baking is to cook the food with dry heat as we cook it in an oven. What is basting? Basting is usually when we cook the food and we keep on pouring the juice or any melted fat over it so that it remains moist during the cooking is known as basting. Beating is to stir the food vigorously. Boiling is to heat until it bubbles and starts to turn to vapor. Simmering और boiling में यही फर्क है कि boiling में जो है वो bubbles form हो जाते हैं. What is broil? It is cooked by exposing to intense heat such as in a broiler. Dredging is to coat the food with dry ingredients before it is ready to cook. The best example are the nuggets and chicken strips, crispy chicken वगैरह. Dice is to cook the food in very small cubes. Cubical pieces होते हैं. Shred is tear or cut into smaller pieces. Saute is to fry quickly with a little fat or oil. This technique is mostly used in Chinese cooking. Roasting is to cook for a prolonged exposure to heat. Puree is a smooth substance that is derived from any food. It could be vegetable, it could be fruit, जिसको हम बॉईल करके उसको हम यूजुअली स्मैश कर लेते हैं या हम उसको पील करके उसका जो है एक सब्सटेंस का एक अच्छा सा स्मूथ सा मिक्सचर बना लेते हैं. दिस इज नोन एज प्यूरी. Poaching is to cook in an over boiling water. Actually not over boiling water, little simmering water होता है जिसमें poaching होती है और usually ये technique जो है वो egg की making में use की जाती है. Marinade is to let the food stand in an acid and oil mixture so that the spices can well be inside the meat or anything which is being marinated ताकि जब उसको cook किया जाए तो उसका flavor बहुत enhanced आए. Cream is to soften a fat with a spoon or a beater and combine it with sugar. This technique is usually useful in making most of the cakes. Blend is to mix together and usually blender can be used for this technique. So students, your assignment is you have to write the definitions of exercise number 6 which is given in your PDF manual from the page 15. All these definitions are already being given. You have to copy all of them in your journal so that your assignment will be submitted on time. Thank you.